How did Ice Cube become financially free? We will be going into his music, acting, and my favorite, his investments. Starting with some background, Ice Cube, born O'Shea Jackson, is a 53-year-old legend in music who influenced it to where it is today, starting off in the group CIA, then to the legendary gangsta rap group NWA. Ice Cube grew up in South Central Los Angeles and was said to be a very good student in school, actually continuing his education while in the group to earn his associate's degree in drafting from the Phoenix Institute of Technology. The influence from his surroundings could be heard throughout his early music as an escape to become more than himself. You may know Ice Cube from his solo songs It Was a Good Day, Check Yourself, or Push and Wait. Even though Ice Cube was excellent with his pen and delivery, which blew up his career, he took things to a new level through his acting and investments, creating an empire. Going into music, Ice Cube has released 10 studio albums and 21 plus projects throughout his career. Ice Cube has gone platinum 8 times with albums like America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, The Predator, Lethal Injection, and more. Having 8 platinum albums under your belt is very impressive and is what brought him millions from music. As I have mentioned in my past videos, selling platinum albums in the 90s was a lot harder than it is today due to physical copies, needing to influence an audience to get out of their house to purchase a record. While a part of the NWA, it was estimated that Ice Cube made $32,000 from his efforts, being credited as writing half of the breakthrough album Straight Outta Compton. For being one of the main contributors to the group, Ice Cube felt that he was not being paid out accordingly, which eventually led him to leaving the group in 1989, going solo. From his solo ventures, this would increase Ice Cube's earning potential by millions, making about $4.3 million by 1992. Even though he was continuously making that kind of money and more from his music, Ice Cube was not satisfied and used that hunger to move into acting and other business ventures. Quickly talking about his label situation, Ice Cube first signed with Ruthless Records while a part of the NWA and would leave in 1989 after shady business practices from Jerry Heller. After going solo, Ice Cube would sign with Priority Records, which still had some issues, leading to Ice Cube smashing the president's office. Those issues would not last long though, and he would continue to have a successful money-making career through Priority Records. All through this, in 1990, Ice Cube formed his own label, Street Knowledge Records, now known as Lynch Mob Records. This is where we see him releasing music to now. As you may have seen, Ice Cube had a very successful early music career that made him millions, but that was just one area of his success, because while he was at the top in music, he put his focus into making movies, which took him to a new level. His acting debut was in the classic 1991 movie Boys in the Hood. He would go on to being featured in over 50 movies throughout his career. He took his pen game from music and transferred it over to writing scripts, famously writing the Friday series, which grossed over $27 million at the box office. Now, I could not find an exact number on how much Ice Cube has made per movie or in total from being featured in movies. If I were to guess, it would be between 80 to 100 million. My reasoning is because he has been featured in massive hits like 21 Jump Street, Are We There Yet?, the Friday series, and many more. He has a good track record with successful movies that bring him the big bucks. It doesn't hurt that many of his popular movies were produced by his production company, which we will get into later. Music and acting is a great way to cross-promote Ice Cube as a brand to gain that next level recognition. Ice Cube successfully capitalized on both and is now using that money to make more money. Now onto my favorite section, investments. Ice Cube has been business minded for decades now, but more recently we have been seeing a lot more investing moves by him. One major investment for Ice Cube was in 2017 when he formed the Big 3 Basketball League. The Big 3 is a 3-on-3 basketball league consisting of Hall of Fame / retired basketball players like Allen Iverson and many more to compete in 2 games a week across 16 teams. This past season, games were held in Chicago and Dallas. Recently, a team was bought in this league for about $625,000. So if you're looking to buy a sports team, There you go. The league has been growing year after year since 2017, which is a strong start to growing the empire. They did have to take a year off during COVID, but they're back at it, stronger than ever. Recently, we have seen investments into the league from other artists like Snoop Dogg and Kanye West, which indicate that those business moguls see potential in the big three as well. There is a lot more work to do to bring the big three to the mainstream, but Ice Cube and the league have been taking the right steps to grow. Another massive investment made by Ice Cube was into his film production company, Cubevision Film Production, started in 1995. This company housed many of Ice Cube's most popular films, including Friday, Barbershop, Ride Along, and Straight Outta Compton. Since 1995, Cubevision Film Production has achieved $1 billion at the box office, which caught the attention of aid partners in 2017 for an 8-figure investment. This gives Ice Cube the opportunity to continue releasing good receiving movies at even higher production value. Ice Cube was able to create even more acting opportunities through his production company, being able to capitalize in front of and behind the camera. Cubevision Film Production already has seen success for decades, and now there are opportunities to grow more. Ice Cube has also built businesses in fashion, or more recently cannabis, with his brand Friday Kush by Caviar Gold. He has talked about his investments into stocks, bonds, crypto, real estate, and has really spread himself out, creating a diverse portfolio and growing a legacy. This leads me to the question, what is next for Ice Cube? Over the past few years, there has been a major shift in his career more towards the business side. I think we will see the big three have some major growth as they continue to grow as a company year over year. Though we do not get much music from Ice Cube in 2022, I do think we will hear more from him in the future, as that is a creative outlet for him that he built his empire on. As for acting, I think we will continue to see him pop up in movies as he is a familiar face that the public enjoys seeing, and that reflects in the box office numbers. Ice Cube will continue to create the behind the scenes work with Cubevision from the connections he made through his massive acting career. For his investments, I think we will see those continue to grow as Ice Cube has built up the funds and connections to keep opportunities coming in and making him financially free. What is next for Ice Cube? A shift towards his business empire to grow over the next decade, a new era of Ice Cube. In summary, Ice Cube has built up a legendary career in music, acting, and business. He has a major influence on where music is today with some of his top selling albums. While he was growing in millions from music, he was growing in tens of millions from acting, which opened up many more opportunities for him. From this, he has diversified his investment portfolio into entrepreneurship ventures from him and more traditional investments to maintain his money and grow from it. A big focus lately has been more on the business side of Ice Cube, which makes me excited to sit back and watch his growing empire. And that is how Ice Cube became financially free. I hope you found this video informational. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, as well as let me know who I should talk about next. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.